Whenever I create headpieces or fascinators, I love creating their fashion accessories like flowers or brooches from scratch. And today I want to walk you through the process of how I created this flower stamen for a fabric rose that I'll be sharing the video later. I'm making use of this hoop that I created with my millinery wire. You can use a flex wire to create it. This is about 7 inches in width. And then I'm using matching color of normal thread, your polyester thread, the normal thread you get from a tailoring store. So I'm going to roll it around this hoop that I created, this frame. This is what I'm going to do first. This makes work easier for me. Now I want a white flower stamen. That is why I'm using this white thread. If you want gold, if you want blue, if you want any other color, just go ahead and get that particular thread color. Now once I'm through, just go around it. It can overlap one another, it doesn't matter. Then I got a small bowl I usually use to mix my fascinator base stiffener, and then there's a little foam inside it. I'm going to get my stiffener. You can use your top bond for this, but I'm using my stiffener. I don't want to go get top bond since they do the same thing. So I'm using my stiffener, and I'm going to make this to have the same consistency like when I'm doing my fascinator base. When I want to block my fascinator base, you can do 2 parts stiffener, 1 part water, or 1 part stiffener, 1 part water, but just make sure you have the same consistency that you have when you're making your fascinator base. So that's just it. Then I'm using this little foam to mix together after adding little water. Mix together. Then once I was through, I'm using this particular foam again to apply it on the thread that I rolled around the frame I created. So hi viewers, my name is Susan. Welcome to my vlog channel where I share all things DIY, craft, family, lifestyle, headpieces, fascinators, you just name it. To all my new viewers, please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, and to all my OGs, the main reason why we keep producing video, the push. Thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. Now you want to be very generous with this. Apply your stiffener well. Don't worry if they are squishing together. Don't worry, it's fine. And then once I was through, I'm going to leave this to dry completely. That is just how this is done. Leave it to dry completely. This is completely dry. This took me about 2 hours to dry on a very sunny day. So I'm just detaching it from the frame or from the hoop. You can use your scissors to cut it the way I'm cutting it. It's fine. Just cut it out. Then I'm going to arrange them very well, and I'm going to cut them into sizes. The size or the length depends on you, depends on what you're working on. So I'm cutting into sizes. These are about 4 inches in length. You can do yours 3 inches, you can do 3.5, but these are 4 inches. So I'm just going to arrange it and I'm going to cut out. So that is the first step. The next step is me trying to create the tip for my flower stamen. So what I'm doing is just adding my stiffener again into this particular bowl. And this is the bowl I use, and I want to create this tip for this stamen. I added my stiffener into it. Then I'm going to be adding corn flour. Corn flour is what is going to act as a thickener. You can sell this corn flour at baking store. Just say they want to buy corn flour. It's not expensive. So I'm using this first, and then I'm going to add my corn flour, and I'm going to add little water, and I'm going to mix it to get a thick paste, not too thick, but it has a medium consistency. It's kind of thick. So I'm going to do a coating. You see, I'm going to do this coating like this. This is how I do my coating first. This is the first step I do. Then I'll leave it to dry out. It dries out under 45 minutes on a very sunny day. So I'll mix it together. I'm going to do my coating. The coating of it is just to take my thread that I already dried and cut out, and I'm going to dip it into this my mixture. I'll dip it, and then I'll separate them, separate the thread strands from each other, and keep them on a flat surface or on a carton, like what you're going to be seeing in my next clip. I'll place them on carton and allow them to dry. That's the first coating. Then once the first coating has dried for about 45 minutes to dry out completely, then I'm going to pick them up again and start coating them one by one. The first coating for this process, I did everything together. I just had the whole bunch of my thread strands together and dip it into the coating, and then separated them so that they dry out completely. Then the second coating, I'll dip them one by one into the mixture, and once I was through with it, I'll leave it again to dry for another 45 minutes, and your flower stamen is ready. It's that simple. You can then attach it with your fabric flowers, or if you have created any applique and you want to do something different, something creative, you can use it alongside with it. Now once you have made this mixture, you want to cover it so it doesn't dry out. You want to cover it so that I can use it next time. So this is me leaving the first coating to dry out, and then once it was dry, just like this, I'm going to separately dip them into the mixture again, just like this, and leave it to dry out, and that is all. If you are a new viewer who just subscribed, just leave me in the comment section, "Hi, I'm new here and I just recently subscribed," and trust me, I'm going to leave you a special virtual hug in my next video. And to my OGs, please leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you want me to share next, and trust me, there are loads of videos coming up on this channel. Now, if for instance you're doing a colored version of this flower stamen, just use a machine thread, then get a paint from those people selling paint, or get a dye, a color dye, and then add it into this particular paste and dip your already created strand into it, and then leave it to dry, and you're good to go. So this is how it looks like. See how beautiful it is. See them, and it's very simple to make, very simple to make. So I'm just arranging them and I'm going to store them. They are very good for storing. You can store them for as long as you want. And that's all for me for today. Don't forget to check the description box within this video for more tips and list of all the items I used. See you in a subsequent video. Bye.